Okay, we're back on the Appalachian Trail. It's been a while, probably about 9 months. Back in September 2020, we came out of Roan Mountain on 19E. I don't know if you can see the truck parked down there, but we're heading from Roan Mountain, Tennessee. We're going to try and get out of Tennessee and make it to Damascus, Virginia. About 75 miles for this hike. Grandpa's back there coming up behind me. Truck's down there. We're just getting started. Today's, let's see, April 5th, 6th, something like that. But we're gonna see if we can't get down the trail. We are almost to the top of Buck Mountain. This is the view we got. Got this beautiful old dead tree there. This is our trail, just another 0.1 to the top. But look how gorgeous this is. Nice and cool, the sun is out. Got this view here. That's where we're heading, to the top. And looky here. How gorgeous is that? Okay, we're about 3 miles in, coming down the backside of Buck Mountain. And look what we come across. Isaac Cemetery. Because if you can't go any further, you can lay down and rest right here. This is where we're going. I don't see no camping signs, but I don't think I'd be brave enough to spend the night here. Well, I didn't know this was going to be here, but we have officially made it to the 400-mile marker on the Appalachian Trail. Whoop, whoop. Way to go. Let's see. That's where we've come from. And there's our 400-mile mark. That's where we're going. See you down the trail. We're heading north. We made it to Jones Falls. Look how beautiful this is. All the way up there, we got the big ball of sunshine with a blue sky. Jones Falls. All the way down. And it just keeps on going down through there. I believe I found a spot where I'm having lunch. This is Jones Falls. Not sure what the name of the creek is here, but sure is pretty. You can see the mountains there. Not very deep. Not sure if we have to cross it or not. Our trail goes up that way. But if it wasn't so cold, I might take a swim. Might, maybe. It's probably knee deep across there. We're heading towards Mountaineer Shelter and Mountaineer Falls. Another view of the river or the creek here. Nice clear water. Mountains up in the background. Right up here, we have all this nice camping place. And here's our trail. Okay, it sounds like we've made it to Mountaineer Falls. Let's take a look. If I can get across here. There it is. How cool is that? Coming right on down, across the trail, and down the mountain. That's where we come from. Mountaineer Falls. Here's where we're going. Okay guys, here's our first shelter on the AT trip this time, Mountaineer Falls Shelter. Looks like it's a triple decker. See the tables, chairs, 2 sleeping platforms, and I don't know if you can see, but there's another platform up there. Graffiti board, mouse defeaters. Here, a carved wooden bear, Mountaineer Falls Shelter. Ought to be privy out there somewhere, and water source probably. Give you a little trail time in the green tunnel. Sun peeking through. Beautiful day, but I am tuckered out of shape. We're heading over Walnut Mountain. Got about 2 more miles to the finish. I'm gonna try and stop at Forest Service Road 293, I believe, and get off at Mountain Harbor Hiking Hostel. Supposedly they have the best breakfast on the Appalachian Trail. That's what it's all about. And we'll do it all over again tomorrow. Well, on the Appalachian Trail, whenever you come across the bench, the rule is you have to sit. And there's what we get to look at. According to my Peak Finder app, we're looking south at Hump Mountain and Little Hump. And we did that, came over that on our trip last year in September. So we're moving on down the trail. I'm just gonna sit here a minute. Guys, we made it back to Forest Road 293. Puts us in at 13 miles for the day. Tuckered, wore out. There's our road. There's where we come from. And there's where we'll pick up tomorrow. but we're gonna head to Mountain Harbor Hiking Hostel and see if we can't get a dinner and a shower, get a bed, and get some sleep and do it all over again tomorrow. Should have Grandpa coming up behind me there here in a bit, but we'll see you down the trail. We made it to the Mountain Harbor Bed and Breakfast and Hiking Hostel. You can see Rosie, the mountain goat, up on the hill. There's also a Rosie the dog. And we've got the hostel here with the AT room and the food truck. Here's our hostel for last night, Mountain Harbor. Stepped in the bunkhouse down there, got the creek. Heading in for breakfast.
Hey, I got us a room. I just said, look, that's gonna be $60.
Start so anybody's. Well, we have this morning, you all know. Are you supposed to be?
I can say we stayed at the Hostel of the Stars.
That's right.
Okay, we're back for day 2, starting off at the Forestry Road 293, heading up the trail. We're gonna see if we can get to Dennis Cove Road today. About 11 miles. Hope to see some waterfalls, shelters, maybe a few views. See what we can get into. We have made it to Hardcore Cascades. All the way up there. All the way down. It's beautiful. One more view. Now that's hardcore. Okay, we got a bit of a view here just off the trail. This is where we were on our last trip. Got out Peak Finder, the app, and it tells me that was Roan Mountain over there to the far left, Jane Bald, Round Bald, Cloudland Mountain, and Roan High Mountain. All those we came over on our last trip back in September. Got a few bugs here, so we're gonna get on the move. Okay, we're making it in to Moreland Gap Shelter. As I always say, deluxe accommodations on the Appalachian Trail. This is what you get for $0 a night. Nice 3-sided structure, tin roof, wooden sleeping platform underneath for the critters and small children. Few mosty feeders there, no privy, no bare cables. I don't even know about a water source here. That's where we're headed. Got a little picnic table, graffiti board. Moreland Gap Shelter. And we are headed to Dennis Cove Road for the day. This Appalachian Trail break is brought to you by the maker of Cliff Bars. And remember, never feed the bears. I'll bring you up for a little trail time. We're going to go through the rocks. You can see the mountains over here. The trail goes right through these rocks here. Up and over. Peek at the mountains through there. It's gorgeous out here, guys. Weather is perfect. This is the trail we have right now, guys, but look over our left shoulder. How gorgeous is that? We are climbing up. I'll bring you back out up here for another view. Here's another view of our trail. If you look way out in the distance, those two little humps in the middle there are Big Bald and Little Bald. And way off there, way in the back, that big one is Unica Mountain. Again, from our last trip in September, I think Unica Mountain was the one where I missed the Christmas tree on. But it is gorgeous. I think all these bugs are following me. I don't know what that says about me. But we're heading down the trail. Here's one more view from the trail today. Just standing on a rock out ledge here, enjoying God's beauty. It's gorgeous. Here's part of our trail, guys. Up and over, and whoop, dee-doo. Look at that. Make it over these rocks. Look how gorgeous. That's where we're heading. See if I can get down here. That's where we come from. Okay, I think we made it to our shelter for the night. This ought to keep us warm and cozy, and maybe the rain off our heads. I called that side, Grandpa called this side, so we'll see. Nice solid roof. This is where we come from. Just an old barn on the trail. And we're headed to about half a mile to Dennis Cove Road. That'll put us about 11 miles in for the day. Here's a little pond right off the trail. Kind of stagnant. Don't know that I'd want to try and filter that, but if you're desperate, maybe. Okay, we're coming out at Dennis Cove Road, 11 miles for the day. There's Grandpa. We're gonna go see if I can get Grandpa in a kayak on Lake Watuga and go from there. We'll start again here tomorrow. I think tomorrow we're planning about 13 miles. Took it easy today and felt decent. Giddy up. Pretty little creek here right at the crossing of Dennis Cove Road. Nice way to end the day. Go for a swim. Take a shower, bath. Getting all checked into Boots Off Hostel. We're in a tiny blue cabin. Got outdoor showers, bunkhouse, supplies, porta potties, all that fun stuff. Getting ready to go kayaking on Watuga Lake. That's where I lay my head tonight. Well, we made it out onto Watuga Lake. There's Grandpa. Boots Off Hostel hooked us up with the kayaks. The trail is flooded, Grandpa says. So we went by kayak. We're going to see if we can make it around the Appalachian Trail. We got Lake Watuga here. Not sure how big it is, but it looked like it was a huge lake on the map. Here, Grandpa, I'll turn you around, let you see the rest of the lake. Got a little boat-in campground over here. Way over here, we got the Watuga Dam. The Appalachian Trail goes over that. I think I'll go over it tomorrow. And I think the Appalachian Trail skirts the whole lake shore back in this direction. So I'll be covering that ground tomorrow. A lot of people will do what they call aqua blazing, where they rent the kayaks and skip, I think, 21 miles of the trail and just kayak 8 to 10 miles across the lake. So, hike your own hike, but I'm going to be hitting those trails sometime tomorrow. We're out of here. There's Grandpa. We got 2 sailboats way out in the background there. Ain't nobody out here. Couple people fishing. Ain't no spring breakers on Lake Watuga. Got the dam still over there. How cool is this, guys? I don't know if you can see it shooting into the sunshine. It looks like the cranes are nesting way up in the trees. You see them up there? How cool is that? Get the ducks over here, taking off. I believe those are cranes. Pretty cool way to end the day. Food is next, that's good too. Good morning, day 3 on the Appalachian Trail. We are entering the pond wilderness. You can see we've got the creek, or you can hear it anyway. I don't know if you can see it. Got the creek running beside us there. It's early, about 7 a.m., probably the earliest I've been on trail in a long time. But let's head down the trail. Got about 13 miles to do today. Get her done. Here's our creek or river we're following this morning. We're heading down to Laurel Falls. I don't know if that means that's the Laurel River, but it's flowing pretty good. Probably mighty cold. Pretty cool section of the trail here. I think this is called the Laurel Gorge or Laurel Fort Gorge, possibly, in the pond wilderness. Pretty cool. Look at this, guys. Cool bridge. Cool creek. Look at that stone face up there. How cool is that? There's a trail out that direction. That's a cold drink of water right there. Go for a swim, anyone? It's 7 a.m. Guys, I have a feeling that this stretch of trail is gonna be gorgeous. Look how cool is this? Trees right on top of the trail. Rock walls coming down both sides. Eric almost falling and killing himself. Waterfalls everywhere. You can't catch them on camera because they're kind of through the trees, but okay, moment of truth. Do we take the stairs all the way down to the bottom of the gorge for the Appalachian Trail, or do we wimp out and take the high water bypass? Nice and easy. You got it. We go for the stairs and the Big Kahuna waterfall. See you at the bottom. Oh my, guys. Those stairs were not for the faint of heart. If you were balance challenged, afraid of heights, had bad knees, those steps were not for you. I might be over exaggerating, but it was probably half a mile coming down there. One rock after another. I put my head down and never looked up. But looky here at our reward. Look how gorgeous is that. We'll get down there and get you a better view. We made it down to Laurel Falls, guys. Look how gorgeous that is. How would you like to go and stand underneath that and take a shower? That is beautiful. Got the creek, river, running along, and around the bend. All these rocks that just came down. That is gorgeous. Here's a little closer look, guys. Being this close, I can feel the power and mist, the wind coming out of it. Awesome. God is good. How gorgeous were those falls, guys. You can see our white blaze right there. Appalachian Trail is going to take us right along that rock ledge there and around the bend. I guess this is why they have the high water bypass. I'm going to put this phone away before I kill myself here. Or drop it in the water. Another pretty view from above the river. Coming down, around the bend there. We're heading north. We got us a nice bridge. Look at this thing. Somebody put some time into this one. It's our last look at the river here. From here we are going up. The next 3.5 miles are fairly steep up. So I'm going to put the camera away. You probably won't want to hear me huffing and puffing. We're going to head on up that way. I'll take my fleece off for the climb, and I'd say probably heading up that way somewhere. Not sure. Heading towards Watuga Dam. Okay, we made it to the top of Pond Mountain. Stopped for a snack and a drink. We got about 3 miles downhill now to Watuga Lake, where we were kayaking yesterday. So then we'll head on over to the dam, cross over it, making good time. We'll see you down the trail. Okay, we're coming down the backside of Pond Mountain. Looks like we're getting our first look at Watuga Lake there. We're going to be heading down. You can see the dam on that far side. That's where we're heading this afternoon. So we got to get down and get around there. There's where we're heading. Still coming down Pond Mountain, but there's just another view of Lake Watuga. Looks beautiful. Guy at Boots Off Hostel says that lake is 16 miles long. Well, we made it through the Pond Mountain Wilderness, heading to Watuga Lake. See you on the water. Okay, folks, stopping for a little bit of a snack break, some trail mix, some smart water. You can see we're sitting in some high water. Even the other side of my table here is sitting in the water. So water's up. The lake is beautiful. Lake Watuga. So taking us a snack break and we'll head around to the other side. The dam is over that way yet. So we'll get over there. Just noticing it, guys. We got us a swimming area. Might take us a lunchtime swim, see how cold that water is. I guess the smart water's not working. It's beautiful. Got us a green tunnel right by the lake. Going right on through. You see the lake through the leaves there. Oop, there it is. Here we are, guys. Lake Watuga. Almost to the dam. Trail runs right along the shore here. And right over here is the dam, just over the next cove. So, getting ready to cross over. Beautiful mountains there. I don't know if you can hear me, guys. It is super windy. I put the earbuds in and the wind is coming through. We are on the top of the dam at Lake Watuga and it is gorgeous. You can see the mountains back there. It is really whipping up. I don't know if a storm is coming or if it's just a channel from all this lake wind coming through. I don't know what it is, but I'm thinking the other side. Not near as windy over here. Back here. It's about blowing me over the edge, guys. Come back to the lakeside. That's where we come from. This is Watuga Lake. Standing on top of Watuga Lake Dam. Up, go get some grub, see what we can get into. It is windy out here, but it's gorgeous. Let's get her done. Guys, the snakes are out. I just walked right past this guy. Can you see him there? Big old black snake. He's heading away. Yeah, that's what we like. Be gone. Should I grab him? It's kind of hard to see there, isn't he? See him heading up and away? Phew, scared me to death. That's what I get. The one time I put music in, I walk right past this thing, about put my hand on him. At least it wasn't a rattler or a copperhead. My goodness, he's a big one. But I guess they are out. Let's see, I've gone probably 425 miles, and that's the first one I've seen on trail. There he goes. Chihuahua. It scared me. You can go climb that tree. Okay, I think it's time we leave him alone. Teletubby bye-bye. And he was just laying right there on the side of the trail, right about waist high. Okay, we made it for the day. We made it through Laurel Falls. Those were beautiful. Over Watuga Dam and past the dangerous, non-venomous black snake. What a day. We made it out to Wilbur Dam Road for 13 miles. We're heading back to Boots Off Hostel, and we'll pick it up here again tomorrow. 13 miles for the day, wrapped up and in the books. See you in the morning. Good morning, day 4 on the Appalachian Trail. We're getting ready to start out in the big Laurel Branch Wilderness. What is today? Friday, April 9th. Gonna try and hit 16 miles today. Headed straight up. We'll see ya. Good morning, Lake Watuga. We are still heading upwards, but it's gorgeous out this morning. The sun has come up on Lake Watuga. There's the bad boy. Another bit of trail time through the green tunnel. I love it. Nice and cool. See the sun shining through. Give you some trail time, folks. Look at the nice little grass just lining the sides of the trail. We got the lake yet over here. Way back through the trees, can't really see. I got some community. Not sure if that's Hampton or Elizabethton. Pretty sure it's not Shady Valley yet. But it's gorgeous out. Here's your trail time for the morning. Just following them there white blazes. Okay, y'all, we made it to Vandeventer Shelter here. Another one of those, not much. 3 brick walls with, or block walls with a wooden sleeping platform, tin roof, fire pit. That's all we got for these deluxe accommodations on the Appalachian Trail. I don't know, it sleeps about 8 maybe, but looky here, this one comes with a view. I just talked to a thru hiker who came through here, and he said he woke up and watched the sunrise come up over the lake right here. That's gorgeous. That's Vandeventer Shelter. Might take a quick break here. Mouse feeders, journal entries, graffiti board. Vandeventer Shelter, 3,510 feet in elevation. Built in 1961. This is our trail, guys. We got the blue skies. We got the green grass. The bare trees. Just a slight grade uphill. And it's a beautiful afternoon. I guess it's still morning, almost lunchtime. Still a beautiful morning, guys. Look at the sky, the clouds, the pretty mountains, and look at this. You see those wires there? My phone needs charging. I'm gonna climb on up there, see if I can't find an outlet. Wish me luck. We have made it to the Iron Mountain Shelter. Come to the picnic table, fire pit, dual fire pits, sleeping platform, cages for your kids, and the ever-present mouse feeders. Iron Mountain Shelter. That's where we're headed. Looks like we got a little bit of a boardwalk here. Must be some wetlands. Kinda neat. Something different. Balancing act. See if we can not trip and have to have an ER visit. We should be reaching the end for the day. And a reliable source tells me there's trail magic at this trailhead with ice cold soda and water and snacks. And he goes by the trail name of Jeepaw. So we'll see if we can find him. Well, it looks like we made it out to Cross Mountain, Tennessee Highway 91, for a total of 16 miles today. Trail was relatively easy and forgiving. We'll go see if we can't find some trail magic, and we'll start here tomorrow. Okay, day 5, we made it to the AT barn. We're walking through the pastures here at, what is this, Cross Mountain Highway, Tennessee 91. Finishing up for the today. We're gonna try, there's our trail, for a big push and finish up day 21. Or I'm sorry, we're gonna try and do 22 miles. Storm's supposed to come through this afternoon. That's where we're headed. So we're gonna see if we can't push through. There's our AT barn. How cool is that? We're gonna get through these pastures, see what we can do. See you down the trail. It's windy and cold for our start here, but this is what we got. There's our trail. You can see the mile marker there, trail marker. Mountains all the way around. Pretty that is. There's Grandpa heading off in front of me. Got the sun trying to come out, but it's not doing a very good job. Here's our barn. Pretty neat. We're heading through the pasture here. No cows out this morning. Ella'd be disappointed. Look how gorgeous this is. What's that up there? Got another gate to go through. One more view back around, mountains all the way around. Here comes Grandpa. Cheepa. Look at there, guys. What is that? And I gotta sit for just a second. Here's how they let the hikers through and keep the cattle in, up and over. See if we can make it without falling. Woohoo! Little hiker gate, cattle gate, through the trees and away. Northbound. Okay, we're making good time. Less than an hour. Looks like we did 3.1, 3.2 miles, something like that. Made it into Double Springs Shelter. Again, just a 3-sided block, tin roof, sleeping platform. Double Springs. Cage for your kids. Picnic table, fire ring. Water source over that direction. Mouse defeaters. Journal. Okay, and graffiti board. We are headed on, I believe, up that direction. Get a drink, head on out. See ya. This is the trail we got right now, guys. Just running the ridge. We got the valley down below here. That's where we come from. Valley, mountains through the trees. Valley down below there is Shady Valley. Can't see it, but it is down there. Not too big. One intersection. Head north. Nice little open view here of the mountains. The blue skies. That's where we're heading. We just come down this hill. Look how that almost looks manicured all the way up through here. Out in the middle of nowhere. God's doing the manicuring. See a little cyst on the tree there, little one there. And there's our mountains. How gorgeous. Heading on. How pretty is that? Even though that's going uphill, that is a pretty trail. I don't know if you can see through the trees. Got the valley on each side of us. A lake down through there again. I'm not sure what lake that is. I know it's not Watuga. We're well past there. And then just mountains. The other side. There's where we've been. But this is gorgeous. Okay, just leaving out of Low Gap, crossing over US Highway 421, about 6.5 miles in. We are heading towards, I forgot, but another 3.5 miles to, we'll see when we get there. I forgot where we're going. See ya. I had to look. We are going to Mcqueen's Knob Shelter. It's an old abandoned shelter that's just for emergency purposes. See you there. Okay. Here is Mcqueen's Knob Shelter, built in 1934. All wood, 3-sided tin roof. AT is not maintaining it anymore. They say it's for emergency shelter only. There's another shelter about another mile up. You can see this is not windproof and it's windy up there. There is at least a sleeping platform in there, probably with lots of mice. Somebody's used the fire pit here recently. Mcqueen's knob there. See if I can give you a walk around here. That's all there is to it. Not much there. Looks like they had a controlled fire burn here not too long ago. You can still smell it, and at points still feel a bit of the heat coming off the char there. Still pretty windy. Tell it's only on one side of the trail. I wouldn't want to be responsible for doing that. Okay, we made it to Abingdon Gap Shelter. Fire pit, picnic table, 3 side blocks, 1 side open, tin roof. There you got it. That's where we come from. You can see there's been controlled fire for at least the past mile and a half, and it just keeps going off the right hand side of the trail. That's where we're going. We're gonna take us a quick break here, try and keep warmed up. The wind is blowing. We'll be back on the trail. Well, looky what I see, guys. We made it. Tennessee and Virginia. 3.5 miles to Damascus. We made it. Okay, this means we have Georgia, North Carolina, and Tennessee done, but there's plenty miles in Virginia, so here we come. Well, goodbye, Tennessee, and hello, Damascus, Virginia. Can you see it through the trees? We're coming down the trail, right in and through Damascus. Let's go see what Virginia has to offer. See ya, Tennessee. So it looks like the Appalachian Trail comes into Damascus. Looks like right in through these people's backyard. Right down the trail. And you're into Damascus. There's your sign. There's your trail. There's Damascus. Heading to City Park. And we timed it perfectly. The rain is just starting, just as we're hitting Damascus. Couldn't have timed it any better. We're gonna hit the city park, check out the shelter there, see about getting us something to eat. So guys, we officially made it to Damascus, to the city park. 75 miles for this trip, a whopping 22 miles today. Can you believe it? It just now started raining. Gonna go check out the shelter, check out the park, see if we can find trail name Jeepah and get us a burger or a bite to eat.